Hello, how we doing? It's another Wednesday afternoon, which means it's another stream time. And this week we're not cooking. How nice is that? It's really nice to be able to sit here and go, yes, I'm not melting. I like not melting. Not melting's great. We've got the new T-64 mini branch that's come out. We're currently grinding our way through that as it stands. So we're up to the T-64A. And we're just going along with it. We're just going to grind through and see how far we can get. See if we can get to the Era 3. I doubt we'll be able to get to the Era 3, but we'll try, you know. And, yeah, we might play some of the others as we go along as well. Hey, Furco, how you doing? So, yeah, let's go. Let's start off. T-64A. So far, I haven't really enjoyed the T-64s too much. I didn't particularly enjoy the T-64, but then it was a typical entry-era vehicle, to be honest. It was kind of okay if you could put yourself in a position where you weren't being shot. As soon as you got to the point where someone went, I'm going to shoot you, it just went downhill, pretty much. Which, yeah, sad times. And this one is the same as all the other Soviet vehicles so far, with this 125mm gun that just loves to miss shots. And I sit there going, why? But why? Why do you hate me, gun? You know? One of those. Hey up, Seb. Have I? I have. We're all good. How you doing, Seb? BZT-70s, Leopard 2 AVs, Leopard 1A3, Type 74s. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it should be alright. We'll see though, we'll see. One little ELC. One little ELC. Which will still find a way to 80 gemmers, no doubt. Because they love that. Absolutely love that. Speed. Hopefully there's no one... Hopefully not that many come to the castle. It's really hit and miss whether they actually do or not. Still at work, but at least I'm not melting. Exactly. Exactly. That's the holiness there. It's great. It's nice not to be sitting here looking at a thermometer going, does that really say 39 degrees in this room? Oh. Nice. You know? Oh, I'm happy that that penned the engine block. I aimed for the side of the turret, though. There is a lot of their team here. Get away from me. Like I say, this tank has no give. As soon as things say that they want to shoot you, you just die. Absolutely no armor. It's got a nice gun if it hits. The big one is if it hits. Well, let's turn around. $624. That's quite the roll. BMP's like, I'm out now. Bye. All right. We hits it. Let's go. That's a BZT. Broke his gun. He missed. Missed again, and the BZT-70 goes. It's that time. We got shut down. From my general experience of these T-64s, though, you can't really get stuck in. They just get wrecked. But I don't think I've enjoyed them, to be honest. I think the T-80s were better. And they go to the same line, so it's one of those. The only difference is that they don't get set on fire all the time, which the T-80s do. Which is pain. Are we going to win by cap? Maybe? We might actually win this by cap. Mr. Chieftain Mark 5 here might get us through. It'll be even sadder on the B, variate frequent Amaraks, is it? Will you make a video on the update? What update, Furco? Is it Amarak Central when you get to the next one, Alu? Is that what it is? Traded yours in for which tank, Dave? No, Mustafa. What 2.0 won't have anything to do with console. It's a completely different game. It won't have anything to do with it. Ever you'll see Amaraks B frontally? Ah, pain, Alu. Pain. It's kind of like that with the 430U. Although, to be fair, with the 430U at Era 1, that was one of those tanks that I had my Amarak damaged nearly every single game, but never actually had the lid blown off. It was one of those where some tanks never seem to get their Amarak damaged, but if they do, it's instantly Amaraked. And some tanks get their Amarak damaged all the time, but never seem to actually manage to get Amaraked. And the 430U was one of those for me. Well, this guy's screwed. The one you just played? This is not a premium. This is the new. This is the one of the. This is the mid-era. Yeah, the mid-era for the new T-64 branch, Dave. This is the T-64A. Which is, yeah, the mid-era for the new mini T-64 branch that's come out in Guild War. It looks very similar to the Ural, because it's another T-series tank, generally. They all look very, very similar. They all perform very, very similarly. And this line's no different, to be fair. But yeah, it's the new mid-era look for the T-64 branch that was just added. It started at the 430, got the 430U, T-64, T-64A, T-64B, and the T-64BV. These are all brand new tanks that have just been added in. But they are very, very similar to the T-72s, to be honest. And the T-80s. They're just very similar. They just play very similarly. They're not really that interesting of a line, but there we go. But we're grinding it anyway. Just content to make... tanks to make content on. And to put information out there that they do exist. It's the alternate line for the Object 640 Black Eagle? Yeah, Black Eagle. There you go. It's the alternate line for the Object 640 Black Eagle. You can either go up the T-80s now, or you can go up the T-64s. There's the different routes to it. 7 out of 11 games have been Amarak, still 94k away from the BV. Youch. I did bump into you earlier, didn't I, Elu? I think, if I remember rightly. I don't know, I've played a lot of games. I remember bumping into you, but I can't remember if that was today or yesterday, if it was a stream thing. You got shot at the Ural? Yeah. The Ural's terrible, to be fair. The T-72M1's okay. T-72M1's okay, but it is literally just the better version of the Ural. There is no point to the T-72 Ural. You may as well just stick with the T-72M1. But yeah, this is the T-64A, which is a completely different tank. Should have added the T-84 as the Era 3 end. Isn't the Era... I think the... Isn't the T-84, like, past the 90s? Not 100% sure when the... Not 100% sure when the T-84 came out, but I thought that was past the 99 cut-off. Which is probably why they didn't do it. You loved the T-72M1 so much when you got it, 3-marked it. When it first came out, it was alright, but the... Power creep. Power creep is the big thing for it. Object 477A is better. Thankfully, you can't see those in Era 2. Yeah, I don't fancy taking an ATGM. Hey, Rob. Especially the 430U, good armor. Yeah, the 430U is good. To be fair. How did that go over him? What? I had his whole side then, and I went straight over the top of his engine deck. Right, thanks, game. No, I didn't expect someone to just do that. Finally. We got the shot in. So that's the sad thing about the T-7201 as well. You can just go straight through the turret. Hey, Furco, thank you for the 9.99 super chat. That's really, really kind of you, buddy. What? You know all the tank's weaknesses and what's your favourite tank? I'm not sure I know all the tank's weaknesses. I know the general... That ricocheted. It's more about knowing the general average weakness, I'd say, of tanks. Like, you know, when you come against vehicles, you know that if you shoot a cupola or a lower plate, that's more likely to do damage, right? We need to run. We need to run for our life. We're dead, though. Thankfully, he did not get the shots off in time with his autocannon. Let's see if we just pushed aggressively down him. But yeah, with the knowing all the tank's weaknesses, it's generally just remembering different weak spots and knowing the average weak spot if you catch my drift. So knowing that generally, if you shoot a tank in a lower plate, that's a spot that you might actually kill it. If you shoot a tank in a cupola, you might pen it there. So when you come against them, then you just, especially if you come against something new, you just try the old weak spots if you haven't got a clue and see if that works. And favourite tank, T-49 or Tusk. One of the two. T-49 or Tusk. But yeah, I'm not enjoying the T-64s, to be fair. They're just like that. We just got put under pressure and we were instantly dead. It doesn't really bounce much. And the gun is a bit derpy at times. Which is why I like the T-80s, because the T-80 armour at least works, for the most part. Armour doesn't work at all on these. And then the T-80s have similar mobility as well, so... And then the same gun. Regarding the 477A, you got lucky with the $5. Oh, nice. Oh, you got it out of a chest, did you? Yeah. It's been in those a couple of times. It's alright if you can get it. T-84 was built in 94, so it could have been the end. Oh, well, there you go. Oh. He bounced. Damn, dude. That's going to kill himself. Yeah. He wasn't paying attention to where he was driving. He was trying... That wasn't on purpose, to be fair. He was trying to ATGM the T-55 Enigma. He was trying to ATGM the T-55 Enigma behind him, so he hadn't even got a clue he was driving off a cliff. Rather play through the STB and the 74s again with the wobbly gun than the T-64s. Well, to be fair, the Type 74s aren't that bad. They're just boring because they're the same tank 3 times over. So by the time you get to the Type 74E, it's just a bit like, ugh, or G, or whatever it is. Type 74G, you're going, ugh, I'm playing the same tank still. But then it's not a bad tank, to be honest. It competes with the Leopard in that regard. But this I'd rather be in the T-80s, right? I've not done the T-72s, but I imagine these are exactly the same as the T-72s. Because the gun's similar, the armour's probably fairly similar, except for the AV. And mobilities are similar as well. That's probably the problem with Cold War tech trees in general, though, to be fair, is that they're so, especially when you come to the Soviet ones, they're so similar that you're going to either pick to play the T-72s, the T-80s, or the T-64s, and that's it. Because you get the same experience over and over again. Very little variation. But it's kind of like that again with the Leopards, the Type 74s, and the MX-30Bs as well. The Maverick? Oh, the Macarva. Is that the Macarva, lol? Is that what you mean? Two more the 477 65 games, which I think is good as well. Oh yeah, the 4778 is really easy to play, to be fair. Apart from HE spam at this point, it's just easy to get rid of. All the tanks that are in front of you generally, because he just bounces everything off its front. And then has the magic autocannon and the big 152 as well. Oh, there's a tank behind me already. I see. Hello, go away. Leave me alone. I just want to run away now, yes? Because my whole team has gone up there. So I may as well go that way. No point fighting in the middle anymore. Grinding tanks in Era 2 against ATGM tanks like the LC is so much fun. Oh, it's ATGM tanks that you've had to contend with in Era 2 for a long time anyway. It's just not that fun grinding the samey Soviet-esque vehicles. Anybody want to get shot? That's a dead tank. I see thee. I tracked him as well. Isn't that great? He dead. What? Just one left. Just one left. Don't see anyone in their campy campus in there. Oh, hello. That really dropped low. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. Just hit my shot, please. There we go. We hit the VTS-1. Battles on the T-55 AM. Well, that was close. I don't know if that was one of my own team with an ATGM or one of them with an ATGM. Aha! Did it really have to dip? Did it really have to dip? Question of where did that ATGM actually come from? It came from somewhere in that direction. Just absolutely no idea. Yay! We got a shot in. Yeah, it's the Macabre line. Yeah, the Macabre line is supposed to be alright. I've not actually done the Macabre line myself. It's on track at the minute, isn't it? What was that? A bagel panzer? Schlep. Well, that's not good. VTS one over there. Well, this is a good time. Let's just go kill this dude. I got set on fire the moment I pulled the trigger, so my accuracy went to absolute crap. Sad times. But we got him. Dead to the VTS one. Surge. Surge. 7C is one of the 3 Era 3 tanks. Nice, Kyle. Have you not got the Macabre? Should go for the Macabre since it's on track. Get it for discounted price and easier to go and grind as well. Didn't know the Russian mediums made it to Cold War. I'll play them instead of my heavies. They've been in for quite a while, GGG, to be fair. Unless you mean the 430 and the 430U. In which case, yes. But the T-44A, T-54 and the Object 165, which is the 140, and the T-62 and that have all been in the game for quite a while. Come on, ELC. Carry us to the victory. Can he see them? No. It's because they're below that little hump over there. Yeah, you mean the... Oh, yeah, the Object 430, yeah. Sad times. But yeah, Furco, thank you very much for the super chat. Like I say, my favourite tank is definitely the T-49 or Tusk. Derp Scout. Derp Scout is great. But the 430 is okay. It's just a bit of a pain with the gun in Era 1. It's just one of those guns that likes to miss. I just don't understand why. 0.32 accuracy should be fairly accurate, but it's like, nah, you know what, the floor. I like the floor. I'm going to hit the floor. You sit there going, oh, thanks. Thanks, gun. Really loved that. This gun's the same, the 125 on this tank, same as it is on the T-80s and on the T-72 tanks, and on the T-72M as well, and the TR-125 or whatever it is. The gun just loves hitting the floor. You sit there going, you're actually a pretty accurate gun. How do you hit the floor this much? Or find every single spot that you could possibly miss. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Three LCs. Let's go see if we can get some free shots across the 1-9. Anybody gonna cross? Anybody at all? People usually do. No? Okay. No one felt like crossing, apparently. Crits. Let's go help this Type 74G. I'm here to help! I've tracked it! I've tracked it! That was just bad. That was just bad. I lost the gun depression as I went over. This guy got smashed from behind us, but our team is behind us. How did he get smashed from an ATGM from behind us when the team is behind us? That's a weird one. That bounced again. You stay like this, then that VT2 can't actually shoot me. And that will keep me happy. VT2, go away! Go away, VT2! Go away! Go away! I just want to kill your friend! You die now, yes? Yes, apparently so. You die. Okay. No, look at that. We're dead. Or apparently not. Because that guy did not come for me. You missed. We die now. Managed to get a bit off. Realistically, we should probably cap, especially with the 2 ELCs knocking around. Although we do have a weasel. These guys might win it. The B has 0.27 accuracy. Better gun gets to it to 0.25. But 1.7 silver is just isn't worth it. Well, this has 1.25 accuracy. It's just 0.25 or whatever. It's 0.26, something like that. And it just doesn't feel like that. But that's the difference in accuracy between Cold War mode and World War II. That for some reason, if you have something that's 0.25 accuracy in this mode, well, in World War II it feels incredible. Like, it doesn't miss a shot. But in Cold War, for some reason, it just finds the best way to hit the floor. It's just odd. It's always been the way with Cold War accuracy, that you can have the same accuracy as you do in World War II, but it's just way worse for some reason. Who knows why. We've managed to turn this around from a possible win to a loss. I'm not quite sure how this has happened. I had been hoping they'd put the T-64 in the game, but a bit of a disappointment so far. Yeah, the T-64's not been great, to be fair. Rob, it's not been great. Machine gun! Get the ELC as well! He needed to shoot the ELC as well, because he had most of the cap points. Goliath was sorry, not sorry, when he took you out yesterday? Yeah. He gave 183mm of pain to the rear. It's not a good time. The Calliope is a nice spammer. Sometimes at the beginning of the match I just spam the rockets first. Oh yeah, yeah. Can be satisfying when you get the rockets to work. Anything past Era 1 now, I rarely play. I actually play World War 2 now because of watching you. Just didn't play it before since I started in Cold War. Yeah. Well, you find what's fun to yourself, don't you? We lost. Defeat. Their T-64 managed to get 8 kills. He managed to pick up loads of kills at the end, though. He just cleaned up the guys that had no hit points left. We had that in the bag, and then we just absolutely threw it. After the changes, I'll probably play more Era 2, 3, since the LC Weasel won't have 35 meters of camo any longer. True, true. Stinky Pinky, thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. Again, that is really kind of you, mate. I hope you're having a really good time, mate. Hope everything is all is well across the pond. Hope all is well. Hey, Canadian Highlander. I hope you're having a great summer too, mate. It has flown by. It's been well quick. The fact that we're near the end of August, or a week away from the end of August, is mad. Happy Sunday for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, back to work tomorrow. It's always a time. When I first started playing this game, the Magak 5 was my first Cold War tank. I got lucky with it and used it ever since. Magak 5 is not a bad tank. Not a bad tank. It's just another M60, M48 type tank that just sort of does alright. But it's always very, very much appreciated, Stinky Pinky. Always very, very much appreciated. Let's go across. Hopefully find some people to shoot. I was hoping to track it. Yeah. Schlep. Pull back. No ATGM for me. Thank you. That's a lot of tanks directly in front of us. What we need to do is draw them out. Did I not track him for that? Apparently I didn't track him with a shot to that drive wheel. We must murder this dude, because he's going to do that again next time. We don't reload in time. We need these dudes to come around. Through his little cupola. 3, 2. Get out of it. Shot into his side. It'd be nice to get rid of the BZT-70 because he's got a big gun. And I don't fancy getting shot by a big gun. There we go. Through his upper plate. Now you guys can kill that. I don't really want to take an ATGM from across the way from people sitting at E3, to be honest. It's gone from us drawing them into our fire to them drawing us into their fire, which I don't particularly want, to be honest. Okay, gun. Bagel. Can we go over and get a shine to the M60? Yes, we can. Did I hit the floor? I hit the floor? Really? Ugh. Success, I suppose. I missed the tank I was actually aiming at, but just hit the other one. I'll take it. Tracked it. He got me, but he's going to not die. That bloody well missed. Well, I tried to HE because I've actually got a decent pen on the HE. But it just didn't want to work out. Right, let's get across. And go across the low ground as well. Don't particularly want to go directly in front of those guys. And if we can get some shots into the BZ T-70, that would also be glorious. Because here's one that would be good to die. There we go. 3, 2. Tracked and penned him, which is helpful for my light tank. There we go. Wow, that guy got machine gunned. An M60A1's left. That's the guy I shot at earlier on. Did somebody else pop smoke? Is that what happened there? Oh, not my kill. Hey, Slayer Pit Rage. What do you think of the changes? Which changes? Super Flash. Someone shoots a missile at me and all I have to do is look at Spaced Armour and say hello. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cold War Era 2 and 3 unplayable with all the buff tanks and missile chain gun equipped tanks. Pure frustration. Stick with Era 1. Yeah, it can be like that with Era 2 and Era 3. That was a better game. But that worked out. They didn't push. They didn't push aggressively. They sort of sat back and then occasionally pushed out, giving us free shots. As soon as you push this tank, it's game over. It just genuinely doesn't hold up to fire very well at all. But if you can keep it in a position where you can keep farming, it's great. But as you saw there, the gun still likes to miss shots that you sit there going, how did you miss that? Like, that should never have missed. But, okay. Sure thing, gun. Not fun if they catch me off guard in my defense Highlander, like the bullet. Yeah. Getting the weasel in that with the Mullo was always funny. Looking at the Mobat the other day, noticed the 800 Alpha HE as 300 pen in Era 2. That seems nuts. You run the HE only Mobat round. I have run the Mobat in HE only, but it seems to never work for me, the Mobat. It's one that the gun, again, the gun hates me for the Mobat. It always loves missing tanks. I just sit there going, how did you miss that? The HE can be super satisfying if it works. Equipment, crew skills, and rations. I think they're a good set of changes, to be fair. There's a few things that probably need a little bit of tweaking here and there, but for the most part, pretty good. Let's go. Hopefully we don't get Armour. That'd be the hope. No ATGMs for us, please. Hey Anubis, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Whoop. Get away from me. Ah, and that's the ATGM. What the? I didn't think I was that low on hit points. Apparently I was. Didn't think I'd taken that many hits, but oh well. They need to nerf the Tyran and AVRE some more. I think the Tyran changes will be probably alright for it, to be fair. I do wish it was 750 alpha, but then I wish all the tier 10 tank destroyers were 750 alpha, to be fair. But I think the changes will be alright. Let's go take out the 430U. Let's go in the 430U. And the AVRE, we'll have to see how that shovel change happens. Because realistically, all that needs to happen with the AVRE was make the gun derpier, because it's a gun that should be derpy, but it's not. And then make it so that you can actually pen it from the front. Because the pain with the AVRE has always been that you try and pen it in the front, in the lower plate, in a plate that's got 80mm of armour and then 40mm of space armour, and go, I've got 300 pen, I should go through that, and you bounce repeatedly. So if the changes work and you can actually pen it in the lower plate, then that's fine. 750 Alpha Force 120 would be the best thing ever. That wouldn't happen. It'd be the 155 that'd have that.
As long as we're together, we'll never be defeated.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally decided that they actually need to do it, which is good. They really do matter. Well, at least you can pen it, though. Because a lot of the time, they come over, they full send you, bounce every shot under the sun, not just from you. They'll full send in front of, like, 7 tanks, bounce every shot off the shovel. That's a terrible shot. Bounce every shot off the shovel and then just delete you. Whereas at least now you might actually kill it before it gets a chance to do that if it overexposes or overdoes it. Because like I say, the frustration was always that it would come and delete you, you would bounce off it in the stupidest of places. I can't believe he hit that and penned that. Straight in the lower plate, look, on the move like that. What is that? Bad shot again. There's plenty of tanks that can do that, though. Death Star. Ship Barn. Type 5 heavy, Type 4 heavy. Oh, hose. You know, all that sort of... Anything that's got a derp gun. Tusk can do it for 300-400 as well. Without having to hit a weak spot. But you can deal with most of those. You can't... Dealing with AVRE is an absolute pain. A lot of the time. Hello there. I see thee! It just needs to be made so that it couldn't... Because the thing that the AVRE could do is it could actually snipe. It could actually snipe with a dirt gun, which is insane. And then if you tried to pen it, you couldn't pen it. You know? Which was just silly. So if it's now pennable, then that's great. Bad shot. That's the 4005. That didn't hit? What? Well, I got him. He lost most of his hit points, but I got him.
Enemy is hit.
Right, let's go pressure this Tyran. You on the T-64? Pretty solid line so far. Yeah, the 430 and the 430 were alright. I didn't like the T-64, to be honest, and so far I'm not particularly enjoying the T-64A. To me, they're just sort of worse versions than the T-80s. But that's because I actually quite like the T-80s. And with the same gun, similar mobility, similar armor profile, it's just one of those things. Boop! Sad times. We need to hurry up getting rid of this M103A1 as well. I need to load premium for the M103A1. Can't really pen it with 225. Need the premium for even its lower plate. I go around you, yes? Three. Tracks! Oh. The first 430 was a little rough, but decent. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's alright. The gun handling can be a bit annoying on it. To be honest, it was very annoying. Like I say, with the shots that I had on the Conways in the first two replays are exactly my experience of the gun in general the whole time.
Main gun fixed. The accuracy is not perfect, but we can
I just sat there going, really? This tank's been absolutely solid, though. Which is not surprising, because it's like that in World War II as well.
penetration.
Did the IS-4... The IS-4 just YOLO'd a shot straight through...
We didn't leave a scratch.
I need help! My death is coming! I've tracked and penned you. I'm gonna cover me lower plate and hope you don't actually pen me again. Oh, he's on fire! He's dead.
Knocked him out.
This is a mistake, really. I'm giving up my position. Get up close! He's firing Prem, so it don't matter. I should have stayed behind that little building. Oh well. Hopefully this IS-4 spends long enough to strike. He's stock. That's a stock gun. Hopefully he spends long enough distracting these guys. He's got that one. My dude, you need to get off this ridge. He's getting done by the Prem spamming IS-4s. He's stock. They're fully upgraded fire and premium, which means they just butcher his poor armor. 30 seconds, though. I think they'll get there in 30 seconds, to be honest. Don't think Wargaming had a few wins with the Adats and the new map, though. Adats has clear strengths and weaknesses, one of the more balanced tanks they've come out with. Yeah. I didn't think it was that good, to be honest. I thought it was just like all the other Bradleys that generally aren't very good in the game. But it's nice that, again, it's nice to have a tank that came out that wasn't stupid, right? So that is a win for sure. First 430 was a little, yeah. Hey, Lone Wolf, how you doing? On the T-64A now, have you seen the new PC update that's coming out? Yeah, they've got tier 11 and all that sort of stuff. That's in 2 weeks as well. It's actually quite close. Do you see it's coming to console? No. I don't see tier 11 coming to console. Half the tanks they could probably stick in tier 11, they've already probably stuck in Cold War. Or they will. Or, like we've had with many of the tanks that have come over from PC, we've got quite a few tier 8s that they've released that are at tier 10, or a couple that are at tier 9, etc, etc. So I couldn't see tier 11 happening, just because we've got Cold War. And some tanks that would fit tier 11, they'll probably stick in Cold War instead. Right? Which is what's happened with a couple, like we had take a tank, T-64D for example, is one, right? T-54D, this tank is a tier 9 premium on PC, but it's a Cold War era 2. Same as the Sentinels are I think it's a tier 9 premium on PC. Could be wrong. But yeah, but it's in era 2. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. Where am I going? Era 1 equals tier 11, Era 2 equals tier 12. Yeah, in their backend system, yeah, absolutely. But for game modes, it would work differently. They could bring the tier 11s as prems, but definitely not with their abilities. They could end up, if they were to do that, Alu, they'd probably bring them out as tier 10s and then rebalance them. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with PC update. I was quite interested in their matchmaker change, to be fair. Because their change to their matchmaking is basically +1, -1, but it's not, if you know what I mean. +2 game, the way that their matchmaker sounds like it's going to work is that you'll still get +2, but more often than not, it will prioritise. It'll prioritise seeing +1 or same tier. Which sounds cool, to be fair. Where's our team gonna go? Straight across. The new map looks great, though I want it on console. Yeah, it was alright. I've played it on PC, to be fair, because it was in there. I can't remember what they called the game mode. I can't for the life of me remember what it was called. But they put Oyster Bay in there first, and they put that map in there as well. Where you could play on them way before they even come out, essentially. And it was in a little random game mode, but I played on it. It was alright. Although Oyster Bay isn't very good, but, you know. It's not a greatly balanced map. T10 laughs. I tracked him, only. That did not work out as I intended. We pierced their armor. That went so high. Straight him. fuck can I see that dude? Can I just see his turret? I can only see the tippy top of his... Nope. I didn't pen it. Alright. Nope. Woof, playing with fire. Absolutely playing with fire. 100% playing with fire. That's what we're doing there. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Our guys just keep YOLOing in front of them. Nope. Stop YOLOing in front of their tanks. Oh, come on. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, he's there. I bounced. On the ELC. Got him. Right, we need to back up. Come with me, T-65 Enigma. We need to back up now. Oh, we got ELC'd. Look at that. Everyone just kept YOLOing into the open in front of all the tanks that were sat here, which meant they just all kept dying. So it just kept bleeding people all the time into their gun line. Sadly, we got hit by the ELC who was on the move and finished off. Come on, Enigma, get him. Do it. But yeah, with there being a new map over there, Ali, it probably will be a very long time before we'd ever see it. It does take us a long time to get new maps over from there. No. Come on, BZT-70. You got this. Oh, that's an ATG. He's got the ATGM warning system on, and he's still got it. In Cold War is the second level of zoom only on TD. I'm pretty sure you can have it on light tanks as well. That piece of equipment. Not that it's that useful, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure you can. I think, can you have it on everything, actually? No, you can't have it on mediums, then. Advanced zoom, yeah, you can have it on light tanks and TDs. Must be that. That must be the way. Yeah. Light tanks and TDs. Third level of zoom to the sniper mode that doubles the maximum zoom. But it's an absolute faff to use it. I just wouldn't ever recommend taking that equipment. Because it adds extra clicks. And a lot of the time you'll end up finding that you're in a zoom that you don't need to be in or don't want to be in when you need to be in something else, right? And you have to click extra clicks to do it. The two zooms we've got at the minute are good enough. I feel like, anyway. Personally. But I get it's personal preference, to be fair. Do you think Isaac will go to Liverpool? I think he will go after Newcastle play Liverpool on Sunday next week. Sometime 130 million is a lot. Yeah, well, yeah, it is a lot of money. It depends whether they stick or twist into it. Because they might just hold out for bloody mindedness. He's got 3 years left on his deal, which means he's trapped no matter what. And don't get me wrong, it's a money asset out of the way. It's a monetary asset because that's what players are. to be fair, but it's a monetary asset for the club that will be just sit rotting away in the reserves. But they could show us a sign of strength, right, and go, because if they give in to Isaac, then other players will go, well, we can do that. So what they might do is they might just go, no, if that's the way you're going to be, nope, we're not doing anything with you. You can just sit and rot. 3 years if you want. Because there's nothing he can do about it. They hold all the cards. And I feel like I want them to do that, but again, I doubt they will because it's a lot of money to lose out on. And they're still paying him. But you know what I mean? Like it'd be great if they did. What is looking at me? Is it from over there? No. Okay. I can't see what is looking at me around this corner. It'll be that dude, won't it? Chieftain Mark 5. Let's go in behind this T-64. Hello, Mr. T-64. You have problems now. He's dead. Told him he had problems. And Ramses the Second. Hello, sir. That was a bad shot. Kill it. He dead. He dead. Chieftain Mark 5's dead. Which leaves you, which I should kill in one shot. But I low rolled, and he's damaged my armor rack. Damn it. Actually, should I kill it? No, I've not got 550, have I? I've got 520. Or have I got 550? I can't remember. But now I have a damaged armor rack. You can go. Go, Chieftain! There's a tank behind you! Thank goodness he bounced. Okay. Really? That bounces? Oh, I'm dead. ELC even SS12 from the side. Sad times. I hate when players don't honour their contracts that they signed in good faith. Exactly. I feel like Newcastle should hold a... should basically show strength and just hold out. You know, it's like if you don't want to honour your contract, we'll just make you rot. And after a certain time period, if he starts not honouring his contract by not turning up to training and all sorts of stuff that the club want, the club could end up suing him for breach of contract. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be unprecedented because I don't think that's ever really happened. But it's a World Cup year as well, isn't it? He'll want to be in the World Cup. He'll want to be playing. He'll want to be in a World Cup squad. And if he's not playing, he ain't going to get in a World Cup squad. Which again, Newcastle hold the power on that because he can't go anywhere unless they say so. So they hold the power on saying, no, you want to get into a World Cup squad? No. You know? It'll be interesting to see what happens if he's still there, gone transfer window. 2, 1. Get him! Get them, ELC! No! Run, ELC, run! That's suboptimal running. You've missed the lack of sports discussions in the streams lately. Oh, I bet. They're chasing him! And he's dead. Close defeat. Was it close? Not sure it was. Let's keep going. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep grinding. Death Valley. $30Bs, top 74, Bagel Panzers Marder ELC. Hey Mike, how you doing? Do 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 do. Depends where our team goes on this one. Got a close defeat on a 10-0 loss. What an insult. Yeah, that's close. Really close. Let's run them down. I'm not going to jinx it, but I'm going to jinx it. Not really seeing many Weasel MK1s. In this grind of these tanks, I've not seen them very much at all. The majority of the tanks I've seen is the LC, even SS12s. T10 managed to kill himself. Oh, well played. At least it wasn't 15-0. Well, well. Of course. I hate these 125mm guns. I really do. It's only fully aimed at the LC and it just flies over him, flies above him, you know. That guy lost his head. Nope. I'm coming up behind us. Yeah. You guys can deal with that. I'm just gonna go deal with what's coming up behind us. Hello, you thought you were sneaking up? I say no! No sneaky sneaky for you! You're now a one-shot from me, buddy. Death. That's why I wanted to give him a little nudge with the ram. I've been shot from above. Or from the side, in fact. Just gonna ignore the guy on the side. Get rid of the gun in the distance. Apparently, if I could hit it But I'm not allowed to hit where I want to hit on this guy. There we go. Right, now. You bounce now. There we go, finally. Get him, Leopard! Get him! You got him in a roundabout way. Gonna get the guy above. Where's the guy above gone? Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Did he die? Don't really know what happened to the guy above. Oh well. Let's get behind him. Of course it did! We need to back up though, because that bagel's just gonna ATGM us again. Get it! Yes! Oh no, my friend! My friendly friend! My friendly friend! Right, okay, I'm just gonna ram you into my friends. And I bounced on a Type 74. Hello, you go into my friends now, yes? There we go. No escape for you. A Magak, an ELC, and a 30B2. The driving never improves, Mike. Never. It'll be a cold day in hell when my driving improves. Run, little ELC, I'm coming to save you! I will save you! They're goners. Find us another target. Watch out for the big hole. Thanks, Mike. I'd have never noticed it. Whew. Thank God we've got you around, eh? Just get... Oh... Whole side, and we managed to somehow, from point blank, ricochet. Eastern gun era guns are 1d10 roll for accuracy. Oh yeah, might hit the picture shot. Might yeah, put a dent in the moon. Absolutely, they are genuinely awful for it. Genuinely awful for it. That light tank's got the right idea. If I don't find the ELC round here, I'm going to go cap. There he is. Had to be careful there because I didn't want to just get ATGM'd while he's on the move. Because he could do that. Yeah, I'm not chasing that guy. I'm done. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to the cap. Because he'll just outrun me, get past me way too easily, and then just ATGM me on the move and kill me. There's no point in playing that game. Done that too many times and it's boring. So let's just go cap. It's hard to give the guy an easy collar ban off, quite honestly. Or whatever you call it in this mode. This is now my hidey hole. It is a very nice hidey hole. I'm going to look that way, and I'm just going to use my third person to look over the top. No point chasing after the ELC. No point at all. There we go. You should go hide anywhere. You can get big air going into the giant hole. Oh, yes, you can. I know. I've seen. I've seen. Victory! Let's go, Charlie. You carried us to the victory. Ace tanker, apparently. I'm not quite sure how. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. The changes to camo for TD's large removal of smoke screens, camo bonus, and the reducing of gun accuracy is really going to be benefit medium ATGM platforms like the T-55 AM2B. Yeah, quite potentially. It'll take away some of the dominance of the really small vehicles, right? Make it a bit easier to see them and stuff like that. But for the most part, they'll still be really difficult to actually spot, if you know what I mean. Using the actual spotting system. Because they'll still have really, really low camo, because they'll still be able to get all the concealment bonuses, but worse, to be fair, because they're all been nerfed. But they'll still be able to get a good level of concealment out of it. Just not proxy spot level, which proxy spot level is always silly, right? Always silly. Because like that ELC is impossible to spot unless we got within its proxy spot, which is, yeah, not that good really. But the accuracy changes and stuff will hurt the reducing of gun accuracy will hurt some of the more accurate tank, or the less accurate tanks, I should say, realistically. But that's the way it should be, right? In Cold War, it's a bit different, because some of the less accurate tanks are still really accurate, but I don't think you'll feel it in Era 3 that much, for example. Maybe a bit more on some of the 140s, which is probably, again, good, because the 140s probably shouldn't be as good as the 120s. But especially for World War II, you'll feel a massive difference because the guns like, say, the Defender that was 0.48 accuracy or whatever it was, should never be hitting some of the shots it does. Because you can get it to a ridiculously accurate level with what we've got. So those sorts of things will be good. It'll be interesting. The one thing I'm not looking forward to, personally, on a personal level, is making all my replays that are in my folders redundant. Because it means I'll have to play a lot more to go get the stock again. Because at the minute I've got probably 30 or 40 videos worth of replays sat in folders that I could make a video at any point. So if I can't play the game for a week, say work or life things or anything like that, it means it doesn't matter. But that'll become all redundant when we get the all the changes and stuff like that. Which means I'll have to rebuild all that redundancy. All that for all the spare replayers. So we'll see how that affects the usual upload schedule in those couple of weeks. It depends on games played and all that sort of stuff. Because it depends on me actually being able to get the replays. This is probably a bit too aggressive and stupid. Hello, T-72 Ural. You look very similar to me. Isn't that nice? He really doesn't want to take the hit from me, does he? Oh, there's a bagel there. Goodbye, bagel. I am 103A2 there. Oh, I'm so boned. Get me out of here! Oh! There's my friend. We're screwed. Death! Oh well. It is what it is. We probably should have just dropped back to over here. But, hey, well. We're probably going to lose that one. Let's play the 430U again. Why not? Did you see the What 2.0? I did indeed. I did indeed. It's coming in 2 weeks. Surprising. They were announcing such a big thing and releasing it in 2 weeks. I thought it might be one of those things where they announce it and then it's in a month's time or something. 2 weeks is quite quick. We'll see how it goes down over there. I can't see the UI changes that they're doing going down very well. Because I'm used to PC's UI, and I was, yeah, I don't know. I looked at PC's, the new UI that they've done. I didn't quite like the looks of it myself. Do 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 do. 2 4005s. Youchies. I might play the mid. I might play the middle. Yeah, I think I'm going to play the middle. Let's do that. It'll be a bit of a problem if the 4005s go up the K line. Because they might just delete my hit points. And that won't be good. That won't be good. Don't really want that. But we'll see. I've not seen movement on that flank yet. Not seen any movement. There's nothing over there, is there? Nope. Well. It's one of those Cold War Era 1 games. The whole team's over here. I'm going to load some HE before I do that. Hello. Eat my 2 HE rounds. It's just a question of where their other 4005 is now. There he is. I bounced on a TVP? Squeeze me? Is he still up there? That is him. Lol. That is him. I saw you! Oh, he moved. How dare he? I genuinely can't see him because of the grass. That's pain. There's just too much grass in the way. Look where that guy is. I need to go over here. Let's go back over this way. Hey, Skeletor. Thank you very much. Attack Mr. 430, you will be okay. It'll be alright. Just attack. They ain't feeling like attacking. It's sad. Finally got an ace for the B, and now it's just 16k left for the BV. Nice, Alu. Good go. Found the 430. TVP's down there. Okay. That was a good bounce. Are these gonna cut? Are these guys gonna come around behind me? No. Nope. No, they're not. They aren't. Come on, 430, you. Get us up the hill. Do it. The 4005s are on the march. That was just bad aim.
Enemy armor is damaged. Nice hit.
No! No, I bounced! Really? He bounced all his shots anyway. Oh my lord. And he's dead. Aye, aye, aye. No, it's just one of those games where you're just sitting there going, oh, come on, come on, come on, you know? One of those. Do you like sport? Yes, football is the main sport that I like, to be fair, Furko. Oh, we won on Z9. Good times. They must have just run into our ATGM vehicles. Sword Beach. That game was like getting socks for Christmas. Not bad, but what it might have been. Yeah. Some of the like we bounced twice on those TVPs. Like, come on now. Come on, game. What were those? Roll out. Let's get to this position over here and hope we can get some damage. TATB. Mr. Nobby Knobs. I mean, just because I can. I get the spots on these guys and then don't get any assistance damage for it. And it's so sad. Hello, WZ122. ELC over there, RDF. My FPS! Not my FPS. Got him. Well, there goes what I think is the RDF. Tracked him. Shot into the back of him. Hello, Mr. TATB. Help. Thank you. Oh my god! It flew over him! Oh, come on! I'm here to help! Uh-oh. That was just a bad shot. That was just a bad shot. trying to readjust from aiming at it through the smoke, but it didn't go well. Now to die to an ELC. ELC! Nope! Come here, Pedro. Well, we penned it. 2, 1. Got him. We actually penned that with HE. Nice. That's why I loaded the HE, because it's got good penetration on the HE. So if you hit that thing, most likely going to pen it. And if you don't pen it, you'll probably track it with this splash. So win-win, really, with those things, if we're honest. Can't wait for GTA 6 and the new Resident Evil 9 to come out. Seen the second trailer last night for it. It looks amazing. Hope 2 or 3 teams from the Championship stay up in the next season. Yeah. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Otherwise, it just makes the Prem a bit boring, doesn't it? So hopefully some of the teams stay up. But I did see the Resident Evil trailer last night. And it looked Resident Evil-y. To be fair. Who do you think will get relegated from the Prem this season? I couldn't guess it. Couldn't guess it, to be fair. Because you'd say the shoo-ins are obviously the teams that come up from the Championship just because of past experience of the previous seasons, right? But then there's also teams that didn't do very well last season and haven't really added as much to the mix this season. So we'll see. And they didn't start particularly well on Saturday, like West Ham, for example, who struggled massively last season. And probably the only reason that they didn't go down is because the other 3 teams were so terrible. We'll also see if Armour can turn Man United around and all. Which I doubt, but you never know. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I'm just going to take a dive. Because otherwise I'm going to get ATGM'd. I would liken playing this tank to the Ural. That would be my likening. It's very, very similar to the Ural. No armour, similar gun. Although this has got better pen. Granted. But the accuracy is similar. Mobility is similar. It even looks the same. Get out of it. Right, let's go. Mr. Leopard's next. The Leopard's next. Yeah. You're dead, Mr. Perennis. There ain't no hope for your living. Wow, I aimed for the cupola, right? Hit the turret, but that was chancy anyway. Come on! I'm surprised I actually hit that one. It went from how did I miss to how did that one hit? £125 pen HE. Can we meme it? Yes! Yes, we can. Can he meme it? Yes, he can. And he's full gone. He's like, I charge now, yes? Can he meme it? Yes, he can. 329. Wow. Well, they're in our base. Heh! 703. Can he meme it? Yes, he can. 125 pen HE is delightful. Gotcha. That's going to be painful. Oh, I'm alone. I'm screwed. Oh, ELC guys. Sad times. Defeat. Took 75 times boosters to grind through the T-64s, but I'm finally done. I've got the engineer medals back. Nice. Well done, Alu. Our team crumbled very, very quickly. 3 minutes 34. Yeah. Very, very quickly our team crumbled there. Equip boosters to help speed up progression by gaining more XP. Yes. I would if I had more 4 times and 5 times, but I don't. I sadly do not. Live Oaks. Do. Bum ba da bum. Bum bum. Dee. Let's go. Train tracks. We're going to the train tracks. Do. Woo, we're gonna have a party. Hey, we're going to the train tracks. Hey, we're gonna have a party. And probably blow up. But who doesn't love that at parties? Hey Cedric, how you doing? I'm not too bad, mate. Into the I'm dead. I'm dead. These two are YOLO in the dip, and my team stayed back. Or maybe not. I bounced on the T-80B. He just laughed at me. Mr. Green, I have you. Nope. Through his turret front. It's a T-72, T-80 problem. I bounced. This is awkward. Bad shot. Bad shot. That was a bad shot. I did a terrible thing in shooting that shot. Oh, he's just coming. Oh, he's fired HE. How is he not... How many people are behind me? How did he not take more hits? God, there's a lot of their team here, and my team's over the other. Look at him go! Kill him, my team! I couldn't get the gun depression. Well, I'm dead. I told you, their team would come into the dip. If our team stays back there, they just die. If you're on this flank, you have to move into this dip. Because otherwise, they'll just surround you in that area. They can poke up here, and they get you stuck in a crossfire. If everyone stays back here, you lose it instantly. We've got an ELC completely in behind them. So this ELC will probably cause... This ELC is definitely going to screw with them. But yeah, look, everyone's dying that was in that dip. Sad times. I had to buy more. Good thing anniversary sales are still on for this week. Oh, yeah. So I don't buy the boosters. I've got too many already that I don't use, so I may as well use them if I'm going to use them, right? A couple of thousand on 3 times and 2 times, etc. So I won't buy the boosters. It's a waste of gold. Woo! Nice. Come on, Bagel Bagel. Gotta carry us to the victory. Nice. Here's the LC from earlier. Go get him, dude. Oh, he's being chased, is he? Being chased by a bagel. Yeah. Ah, he hit the water. Yeah, he's dead. Sudge. What is it for? Yeah, it can be like that. It's just the way with live oaks. Basically, if you're in this team and if you're in that team and you don't take the HJK 890 and go into the water, you've lost the flank instantly. Because if they do exactly what their team did, their team finally full sent into the dip, they won it. Because they could just... That bowl that everyone was sitting in is so easy to get all around the sides that they have like 7 or 8 tanks shooting them from all sides, which means that they can't defend against it and they just die. And that's what happens every time on live oaks with that spawn. Unless the enemy team like full send over into the bowl, in which case if the team full send over into the bowl, then they'd lose it, but you know. Hellfire Pass. What I might do is after this game, see how much XP I'm off the next one, and then skip to it, so we can see how the end of Era 2, I should say, tank is for a bit, and start the grind on that one too. Obviously, if I have enough free XP, that is. BV gets 0.22 and a better gun, 0.2. My only hope for the BV at entry Era 3 Alu is that it's better than the T-80 BV, because the T-80 BV is a horrible tank. So my hope is that it's better than that. Basically. Still no 3D Panda Commander? No, there isn't at the minute. And sadly, I don't think there's one coming, Cedric. It's a sad time. Normally, I would go to the HJK line, but I've had it too many times on a Hellfire Pass encounter where I don't go towards the encounter cap, and you find that half of their team go this way, and then no one on our team goes that way in the cap, and it's game over within 2 minutes. Happens way too often, so... If you full send with confidence this way, hopefully the team will also do it, rather than just sitting back at B8. I hope. I pray. I know it's a lot to ask for. Come on, Chief. I'll take a shot into that guy, and the chieftain manages to snap us. Sad. I'll take a shot into the ELC, though. Take that! And the ELC managed to get over and dump an ATGM into us. Sad times. Hello, Type 74. No, come back. That wasn't that guy that spotted me. That ELC's over there somewhere. There he is. I see the pesky little critter. Is he going to stay there to try and launch the ATGM? Yes, he is. Okay, he managed to get away. He must have been able to just about see the top of my turret. Go away, M103. Go away. Oh, ricocheted off his cupola. Yeesh. Oh, come on. The M103 is always there. Threatening. Going, I'm waiting. I will shoot you. I will shoot you eventually. Oh, finally got hit in the turret. The problem with having no armor, it's just you can't do anything against those tanks that do, at all. Because those guys can go straight through the front of my turret. I have to hit the right spot, and my gun doesn't hit the right spot. Because the 125 is really terrible. It's just the reliability is dreadful on them. For saying that, again, saying they've actually got such good accuracy stats, right? They just never feel like it. Oh, thank God he was firing HE. Why was he firing HE? I knew I could take another hit if he was firing HE. That's why I did it. Me no understand. Me no comprende. Oh, I bounced. He's going to kill me now, though. Oh, thank God he missed. I didn't expect him to do that. Honestly. Neo! Oh, come on! Just hit the target, 125, please! Finally! Holy cow! Thanks, 125mm. Is there still that ELC? It's still that ELC knocking around somewhere. Oh, he's dead. God knows where that ELC is. Again, not chasing an ELC. Doom Slippers ELC should have their alpha adjusted to 900 a short reload. The 1400 is a bit over the top. Yeah, they hurt a lot for that. Yeah, I was screwed. Good miss. Just gonna load HE because if he decides to come back over that way, which I doubt he will. He'll come this way. Surely, right? He's there. I left the cap, I didn't mean to. The problem with the ELC, though, he could go anywhere he wants to. Got you. I knew he'd go up there. It was the only real place I thought he could go. And we got him with the HE for 739, so that's satisfying. Do 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 do. We'll take it. You know, some parts of me actually think I prefer the gun on the previous tank. I actually think I prefer the gun on the T-64 than the T-64A. In terms of the mobility and the armour, they're exactly the same. I know they've got 5 km/h top speed extra on the 64A to the 64. But in terms of the positions they get to and stuff like that, the 64 is just the same. So I think I actually prefer the 115mm on this tank than I do on the 125. It felt, even though it was still a bit derpy, it felt more reliable than it does on the 64A. What's the DPM? 4.5k? So it's probably in a similar realm when you put a crew in it in the T-64A as well. Also, the ammunition count. We've got 40 rounds in this, whereas we've got 45 rounds in that. I've had it a couple of times when I'm running low. 16,000? Yeah, that'll do. No, I'm not paying 1,000 for that. Right, let's get the end of era. Hey, Andre. How you doing? Always go. I don't understand why they make you pay 1,000 for XP for the first equipment slot. It's always a bit silly to me, but hey ho. Right, let's do that, do that, do that. Ah, we get to ATGMs. 650 pen ATGMs for 850 alpha. Oh, is that the same as the T80s? The same as this guy. No, this guy's got better ATGMs. That's got 700 pen 920 alpha. Is it not the same? It's near enough the same gun, but the ATGMs are just worse. Or oh, I've not added it to the filter yet, have I? Boop. Unless it's a different... yeah. Unless it gets better ATGMs when I fully upgrade it. That could be a thing, because this is still stock, right? Well, it could be the case. Right, let's get the crew in it. Put the 3 times boost. Oh, we've got 4 times. We've got 4 times boosters. Let's go for it. Let's use the last ones. Right, let's take that off. Camouflage. Camouflage. It's always the sad thing about Cold War camo is that I don't. My favourite camos, the ones that I'm more likely to take, I just can't. Just can't take them for true vision reasons. Don't get me wrong, I meme and put the doggy camo on some of the light tanks and stuff, but. No, only accuracy and fire rate change on the guns for the B? Ah, sad times. That means the ATGMs don't really feel that good. They're more like the T-62M1's ATGMs than the ATGMs from all the others. Yes, let's do it. Googly eye on the tracks as well. Why not? Oh, yeah. Right. We've got the crew in it. Yeah. No, we're going to have to put gun stabilizer on it. I was really hoping not to. Could go faster, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to make everything about this gun as good as possible, because if it's anything like the gun on the previous tank, it's just going to be really irritating. "100-meter arming distance. Shell speed 375. That's not bad for an ATGM though. 21 seconds for the ATGM compared to 8ish for the shells. Yeah. So it's gonna be one of those again where you just end up basically firing the ATGM as a early salvo and then switch back to standard and never fire the ATGM again. Which means I've probably got too many. I probably need to take 2, maybe 3. I'll have to readjust. I'll just have to readjust. Hey, AS6799. How you doing, AS? Unlock the 430U, and so far it's miles better than the 430, which couldn't hit a barn door. Yeah, I couldn't hit a barn door with the 430 either. The 430U is great. Genuinely. Great tank. Which is a shame because there are actual barns to shoot at in Era 1. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have favourite tanks, or do they randomly rotate through all of them? Yeah, I do have favourite tanks. Stuff like the T-49, E-75, Tusk, you know, all those sorts of stuff. M60 as well. I have plenty of tanks that I do. That looked painful. And that is why we fired the opening salvo ATGM. Is he just full sent? He's full sent into them all. Right, let's reload the ATGMs again. Because hopefully I should have one loaded by the time I get around. Surprised they've also not revealed the new US Mini line. Could be wrong. Yeah, that's going to be coming at some point, and I believe KB answered someone on stream yesterday with that. There's a whole 50, 48, 49 days left of the stream yet. Stream. Bloody hell, that'd be a long stream, wouldn't it? Of the season. They're coming this season, but there's still a long time of the season left. It's you know, it's one of those things that is what they do generally to keep content flowing, as it were. So it'll probably be coming in a couple of weeks. Well, we win. Fun. Well, there we go. Their team got to our cap, our team got to their cap, recapped. And all we got to do was fire one shot. And we did 2.1k damage. Typical, is what I'd say. Typical. What is the best ramming tank? Currently use the Leopard 2AV and it's decent. The Mobat and the 2AV are two very good tanks at it, Sly. Two very good tanks at it. Wrong side. If I had that side, it'd be so much better for the ATGMs. I might go to the cap. This tank just looks like the T-72M1. This tank basically looks like the T-72M1. Like, actually looking at it, it looks basically the same. Exactly the same. Maybe some slight differences to the angling, but that's about it. M1 as well, 70 tons and very good speed. Yep, that's also pretty good at ramming in Era 3. The Shah 40T as well in Era 1 is very, very good at ramming. Because of the speed you can get and its weight. Especially if you hit any light tank or medium tank most of the time in that thing, it just smashes. That's why it was great fun to take out in control mode, because if you set it up with the spore line or controlled impact, that sort of thing... Ugh, sad times. Sorry, dude. Yeah, spore line... with controlled impact and all that sort of stuff, you would do some good, serious damage. No! I'm just looking for someone to ATGM. That's all I want to do. Gotcha. Nope. I'm gonna have to load the APDS and go after the cap in a second. Right, let's go for base. I'm coming, my buddy. I'm coming. I hit my BZT somehow there. That was just a bad shot, realistically. Hello, Mr. M60A1. I'm just gonna poke over. I'm just gonna bounce, and I'm gonna pull back, and I'll be fine. That bounced. I was really hoping to pen that engine deck shot there. Boom! Enemy armor destroyed. Aw, yeah. Try to distract the Conqueror. I didn't think the M60 would just drive out. Ah, oh, ricocheted. Bad shot. Bad shot, me. He's gonna have to come round, people. There's a heavy tank behind us. I can actually shoot that guy. I didn't think I would be able to. Not gonna lie. So, hello. I have your side. You die now, yes? Yeah. That's how it worked. Bad shot. Oh, got hit by all those guys. Bounce on a Mobat. That was just a bad shot. Oh, I went for the shot to kill the Type 80, but hit the Sentinel. You know, the fact that I actually hit the floor there is a thing. Okay, you were always dying for that. We are so boned. So boned. There we go. That team crushes absolutely everywhere. Everyone fall back. Sad times. Carry on. Ready for Metal Fest? The BZ-176 for Era 1 looks like it's going to be fun, called the Spaceman. Someone accidentally posted it on the site last week. Yeah, I saw someone post that on Reddit. We'll see what it's like when it comes out. We'll see what it's like when it comes out whenever Metal Fest happens. Shred Tread going 90 with the boosters on. Oh, yeah. Shred Tread, and Foot Cruiser. Foot Cruiser is also very good at ramming. Very, very good at ramming. You barely tap someone, and they just lose so many hit points. T-64B is a medium tank? Apparently so. It's probably got less armor than T-72M1. That's what I'm figuring, which is why it's a medium tank over a heavy tank. But then, they're MBTs. Medium tanks, heavy tanks don't work. It's not the classification system, when you get to this point in Era 2 and Era 3, just doesn't count for anything. Because they're MBTs. But, yeah. Hey, Michael. How long did it take you to move through the ranks? Using boosters and stuff, not that long, realistically. It was 15, 20 battles. Era 1's quicker, because Era 1 is really easy and really fast to get through. It's quite easy to play in Era 1, so you get XP quite quickly. And then the XP requirements to move on to get towards Era 2 is very little anyway. Takes a bit longer once you get to this T-64, T-64 A and B and that. But also we played worse at Era 2. And didn't have quite as good of games. Pinky on the brain. Pinky on the brain. Da, 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 da. The other's insane. Pinky on the brain. Pinky on the brain, 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 brain. Yeah. I don't want the ATGM. It went high. It went high. And not the hi, nice to meet you kind of high. Or the baked out your brain kind of high. It just went high. To the moon kind of high. The hell shut me? Can I eat that RDF? Pull back again. Go around like a donut pass is happening. You're gonna have to pull back. He's got his tracks are damaged. Go around like a donut pass. We're gonna have to go back. Done absolutely nothing. Oh crap. Oh, he died. I'm in the perfect position now to defend the cap if I need to. Which is why I'm here. How low did that go? Hello. Die. Yeah. Die. Well, there goes the base. There's only one person in it, though. So for now, because that's a heavy tank up behind me, I don't really want to... I'm going to put one shot into you. What is that behind me? I can't see because of smoke. Smoke cleared yet? That's a BZT. That's what I feared it was, which is why I've come here. I mean, okay. Hello. There is no capping for you, Magak. No capping for you. Four, 3, 2. And he dead. And he's dead. Mission accomplished. Ah, yeah. Epic victory. We'll take it. First class. Wish they'd make the Magaka Hydra rockets function like the Monster Jaegers. You only get 2 clips and that would add to the threat factor. But I would say that's part of the balancing factor for them, because they can be good, those rockets on the Hydra. But they can also be pretty bad, right? And I think the Monster Jaegers rockets are a bit too crazy. Nope. What we got? Oh, we got the next engine. I mean, next radio. The most important module upgrade. Oh yeah. I know what I need to do. I need to drop me ATGM count. I need to remember to do that. Let's keep 3. We'll keep 3 ATGMs. 3 whole ATGMs. We'll do that. I mean, I'm not trying to jinx it or anything. I'm touching wood. But so far, right, the gun hasn't felt as bad. It's felt like I aim it a little bit. It hits the shot. So far. Limited sample size, clearly. It might just be that the gun's going, haha, I lull you into false sense of security, and then I miss every shot. You know? One of those. But, so far, not too bad. So far, so good. Let's go. How do you explain the 11-0, 12-0, 14-0 matches? There's some kind of problem with the matchmaking? That's something that's always been a case of the matchmaking, to be fair, Soren. They happen all the time. Landslides are especially more common in Cold War just because of the high DPM and accuracy and stuff like that. Tends to be that as soon as you lose a tank or two, your team's down on the back foot really quickly. I've got the ATGM ready, but there's nothing... I want to get up behind this foot cruiser. I know where I can go to get the ATGM into this foot cruiser. So I'm going to push aggressively to it. Hey, Jeno. They're behind us in a second. Did that track him? Yes! Feed me that assistance damage. Hope they weren't using that. Well, I hope they were. I hope they weren't. We're actually hitting the shots we're aiming. No way. It's like magic. It's like magic. Hello, Brennus. Got himself safe around the corner. Of course, in the one place that I can't shoot him. There we go. Could you bugger off, sir? Yeah, so the gun definitely feels a lot better. Like I say, it actually feels like I aim. Or not aim, in the case of that XM. And I hit. Until that shot. Where it went high. But... nice try, Marder. Are you just going to stay there? I mean, if you're going to stay there, don't mind if I shoot you. Okay then. If only I'd aimed. I hit probably the only spot I couldn't pen him. Because, you know, typical fashion. Tracked it. Is he just going to stay there? Well, he's just going to stay tracked, apparently. How are we, Jeno? How's life? That bounced? Really? Really? Like, really? Like, really? Like, really? Like, really? Ramming speed. No, not enough, really. Mate? I cannot tell you the difference in having a gun that actually feels somewhat reliable. Having a gun that actually feels like it's going to hit things is so much nicer. The previous two tanks, like the T-64 less so, but the T-64A was very much, I'm pulling the trigger and I'm really hoping that the game doesn't go absolutely not. I'm just going to miss. So far into this stock grind, the stock gun has decided, yeah, I'll hit those shots, that's fine. Which is very nice. It's very nice of it to do that. I'm just driving in the open to hope that Rickety Panzer spots me. And then I know I'm in the right vicinity. Hello? Rickety Panzer! Come out, wherever you are! Hey, we're not getting killed by a rice paddy today. No siree. Hello there! Where art thou, Rickety Panzer? There you are! Oh, that missed? You can ATG. Oh, he's gonna kill him. Yeah. Nice. I can't believe that ATGM missed. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I skipped the 640 when it came out, so I can't speak of the T80BV, but I can't recommend the T64BV as an alternative either. Yeah, the T80BV is just horrible, Alu. It's just horrible. It's a tank with a gun in Era 3 that doesn't really hit much. It's got a decent reload, but it doesn't really hit much. Its mobility's alright, but its armour is absolutely non-existent, and it gets set on fire all of the time. Like, all of the time. It's just not a good time. The T80BV. Which is different to the T80U, is it? Yeah, the T80U that comes after it. I'm trying to remember. There's so many T80s, right? It's quite difficult to remember which one comes where. Yeah, the T80U, like, the BV was horrible. This tank was just disgusting. It was, yeah, grim. Because the tank, like I say, even though it's got good, technically pretty decent accuracy stats, it just didn't like hitting anything, even when fully aimed, which was so frustrating. And then, after that, it got set on fire all the time and penned by everything. It was just annoying. And then you moved on to the T80U, and while you got set on fire a good amount in this tank, the armour worked so much better. The gun was good, and you felt consistent in hitting things. And then the 640 is quite nice as well, because you'll bounce a lot of shots off of the upper plate. The lower plate is really easy to pen, but there we go. Turret armour bounces a lot as well. You just got to be careful that they don't occasionally hit that turret box at the back, because that turret box at the back can take shots. But on the whole, the 640 Black Eagle isn't too bad. I had quite a nice game on it yesterday when I was playing with KB. Whether we ever see it or not, because it depends whether we get a chance to get around to doing a video on the 640 before we end up having... Depending on whenever those equipment and consumable and thingy changes come in. Because they could be next season, they could be the season after, who knows. But I'm in the middle of currently trying to get through, or, apart from these tanks, obviously, because they're brand new, I'm still in the middle of trying to get through loads of the tier 10s that were buffed in the previous patch. Which is a lot. It's a lot of tanks, but I've still got another 10 videos ready left to make. Well, another 10 videos that I've currently got ready that I need to go make for it. But yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But at least so far in this tank that I feel like I've actually made a step up. You know what I mean? Like, the T-64A did not feel like a step up from the T-64. It just felt like the exact same tank with a gun that actually felt worse. You know? This tank so far, this tank has felt better. And a step up, which is what it should do, because it's the end of era tank, but it's actually felt like a difference. Which is nice. Which was different to the Type 74 E to the G, right? Because the E to the G was, for that line, was, I didn't feel a difference whatsoever. I felt like I was playing the same tank, which sucked. That was just poorly aimed. That was just poorly aimed. Poorly aimed. There we go. Nope. Get out of it, little ELC. See? I aim. It hits. It's quite nice. It's quite nice when that happens. Now I just watch. Shame I've not got HE. Is that light tank gonna do it, Weasel? Get rid of it. No, Weasel, he's right there. He's literally right there. Oh. Oh, so close. Not enough to kill it. Not enough to kill it. But they were so close. They got over there and all they had to do was... Oh. Hello, Bagel. You can't ATGM me at this close range, which is nice. And I'll set you on fire, and you're dead. Good times. Did I forget to... Did I put the top engine on? I can't remember if I put the top engine on. That could be a mistake. Yeah. I'm coming for you, ELC. Don't you worry. We're memeing. Yeah. Smosh. That was satisfying. That was quite satisfying. Tracks only. See, this gun does feel so much better. So much better. Another one! Yeah! Oh! 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 It's the ELC from earlier on. It's the same ELC from earlier on. He's still alive. How did he survive? How is he still going? Bait? Oh. He's dead. Great job, team. Vodka passive on all Soviet tanks. They hit the target, but it's the second target they see due to inebriation. Yeah. I'm surprised I almost never see Term 3s, given how potent that autocannon is. Oh, the Term 3 is an amazing tank as well. It really does racks up damage so fast, because the autocannon's amazing, and it's also got an amazing main gun with great DPM as well. It's just a fantastic tank, is the Term. Fantastic tank. Definitely underrated, that's what I'd say. But I think not that many people really picked it up when it first came out, and it's not really been on sale that much since, I don't think, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. I did put the top engine on. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. Right. Boosters back on, there we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep grinding. Just keep grinding, just keep grinding, just keep grinding, just keep grinding. It's what we do. It's what we do. We'll just keep grinding on, in the hopes we can do some damage and show the tanks off and try and get XP. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's go. Where do you get googly eyes from? Never ever seen them. Where to get them, but you always seem to have them. You get them from the, I think it's miscellaneous tab in the emblems. I'll show you in a second, Kyle. Let's get up here. Up we go. Thankfully didn't get hit by an ATGM. Armour on tracks! Yes! Armour on tracks! Let's go! Called it! I told you, Armour on tracks. If you throw an ATGM through the drive wheel of a chieftain, it is blowing up. Oh, I thought he was going to go down. Yeah, if you throw the ATGM through the drive wheel of a chieftain, it's blowing up. There ain't no chance it survives. Its Amarak always pops. Because it's the same as the Chieftain Mark 11. It's terrible Amarak. I'm going to go down and see if I can get an ATGM into the back of this T10, but I need the distance. Back of the turret. ATGM, Amarak. No. Okay. Hello. Hello, sir. I have tracked you now. Because I have a gun that actually hits things. Let's go. I love it. Ugh. We can hit that. How much am I going to lose for this? That wasn't worth it. But we'll take the kill. Oh, it's so nice to have a gun that actually hits things. My lord. He's yours. I turn around now. That was a bad shot. Oh, a 30B. Hello, 30B. Yeah, I don't think that oil cannon's going to work. Somehow, some way. Put me with this heat round, though, which I'm quite disappointed in. We hit each other's gun. That's what we did there. Got him. There's a light tank behind me. Nope. God damn it. We were still too close for the bagel. Oh, he still got us anyway. Still gonna win though, at least. You put googly eye camo on your tiger mouse, but mouse fits more on it? No, I put the showing Book of Ezekiel tiger mouse when you're back in the garage. I got lots of googly eye camos, to be fair, Alu. I got quite a few of those. This guy's driving is as good as mine. As good as mine. That's if that replay even made it to the... I don't think that replay made it, Kyle. I think that was that the one on Fjords? I don't think that replay made it. I had some really good games in the batch at 25T. I've got one which was... I had a game in the batch at 25T which was amazing as well. But then I absolutely threw at the end of it, which is so sad. It was a heartbreaker. One way I underestimated the situation. Well, not underestimated the situation. I overthought the situation and thought, oh no, I'm going to die. So I went in front of a tank. And yeah, it was a sad time. But I had some consistently very good games in that batch at 25D. So the tiger mouse, you want a tiger mouse. Depends which camo is it showing on that tiger mouse. Oh no, that's it. I remember now actually. Yeah, because it was on rental, wasn't it? So my camo's changed. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of camos. A lot of googly eyes. There's a great panda one as well. And yeah, the cat girls one looks great on it as well. But yeah, let's go to a tank that doesn't have the googly eyes. Does this have googly eyes on it? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Right. So you go to the miscellaneous tab, and if we go all the way over, I know from experience just about where it goes. From experience of doing it, I know exactly where they are. Page 14, there you go. Page 14 in the special emblems. Sorry, it's special emblems. Or is it miscellaneous? No, it's miscellaneous, isn't it? I don't know why it was special emblems a second ago. Oh, it's because it resets. Yeah, so miscellaneous. Page 14 in miscellaneous. And that's where you get the googly eyes. And it looks great. Right. Let's go again, T-64 BV. We've got the tracks now. 41 to go to get the top gun. Put that on. There we go. Let's go again. That text says, be not afraid before you giving you a prophecy. True. True. Big tanks fit camos best. I love the googly eye mouse and Catgirl Type 5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Like, the Tiger Mouse with the Catgirls is really good as well. Hey, Platinum. How you doing? Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Bagel, Bagel, ELC, Chieftain CTR. Oh. You don't see Chieftain CTRs that often. Put the Stone Tiger into Cold War Era 1 and give you rocket boosters. Wow. That would be a time. Let's move out. This beach feels so much more sluggish since they added Sword Beach and did that terrain test. Never used to be the same. Anyone for anyone? Anyone for anyone? No? Okay then. Off we go. Armour. No. Sad times. That's why I aimed for the centre of mass of his tank there. I was hoping for the Armour. But it was not to be. Oh, there's a CTR on my flank. Oh, that explains a lot. This is kind of awkward then. Oh yeah, I need to run away. I don't want that guy up my buttocks. That thing up a buttock is not good. That guy didn't spot me there. I'm pretty sure of that. Bad shot. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just trying to give the ATGM some utility here. And it's not working out. They were all useless there, those ATGMs. My poor aim made them useless. Oh. Where's my friend gone? T-62M1, come back. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. I've not got a CTR up me buttocks. I bounced. Help me! There we go. I was waiting for that. We had like 3 people sat around the corner just sitting watching. I'm like, please, people, help me! That's why I felt pretty safe in that situation. I'm just sitting there going, they're going to help me eventually, right? 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 See, I help you, VTS1, yes? Tracked him. Need to back up. Don't want to get too close to that. He bounced again. So that little bit of give in the armour is a lot nicer on this vehicle as well. I'm all alone. Really? That was a bad time with a shot. Clearly can't pen and track that in that position. He shot me straight through my... And we're done. I wasn't allowed to kill that M60. That's what that was. M60 was like, I live! I live, bae! I live! Have they ever done a no teams in this game? I think a 15-player no team mode would be very interesting. Battle Royale, essentially. No, they've never done that. They've done that on PC, with whatever it was called. But, not on here. Not on here. The other thing I hope Wargaming addresses someday is the inconsistency in the rollover crash physics. Sometimes I survive a full wipeout, other times I step on a Lego and combust. Yeah, it's always weird in Cold War, to be fair. It's not as bad in World War II, but in Cold War it's just really odd. Some little things can make you blow up and others can't. And others you survive. You sit there going, what? Okay then. Onslaught, that's the one. That's the one, Ali. Was it Onslaught? I think it might have been. Steel Hunter, that's what it was called. Not Steel Hunter's the game that got canned, it's just literally called Steel Hunter. There you go. I thought it was that, but I couldn't remember if I was just getting the game mode and the actual game that got canned mixed up. No, it was called Steel Hunter. I think Onslaught is the... Onslaught is their... team... their clan battle thing that they've got. Sad times. Well, this is going to be the last game of the stream anyway. We're going to make one more game. Last game of the stream. You're going to complete the line today? Probably not today. Probably not today. I'll probably have it mostly... I'll probably have this tank done mostly by tomorrow. And then have the Era 3 ready to go. Something like that. But yeah, probably not. Because after I finish the stream, I've got to go make the video on the T-64 at least for tomorrow. So... Do 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 do. So yeah, this is the last game of the stream anyways. Last game of the stream. Three, 2, 1, go! Project Cold War shut the beta servers down and released a trailer for the proper game, World of Tanks Heat. Yep. I think Project Cold War was a better name. I think World of Tanks Heat is really not a good name for it. I don't know about you, but I thought Project Cold War sounds cooler, to be honest. World of Tanks Heat just sounds a bit... meh. Whoop. Missed that one. Got you. Let's load an ATGM for anyone that comes back on top of that hill. My hope and my prayer is someone comes back on top of that hill. I've got an ATGM loaded. I set them on fire or I rack them. That's the hope and the prayer. But it takes too long to load this ATGM and it's really not worth it. Oh! So close. These ATGMs do take far too long to load, and they're not worth it over the standard round. Only really for that entry, like, I load it at the start of the game, go in, try and find someone ATGM, then run away. I saw the flag disappear there. Did something fire from in between those trees? I feel like they did. Ha! They did! Hello, leopard! want to help you! Let's go get stuck in, shall we? We've spent too long in the shadows. They see me rolling. That's the Leopard 1A3 I hit with an ATGM earlier on. Hello, Leopard. He be coming. Oh, he be coming. Oh, you're a one-shot, and so are you. Yes, ram me. Thank you. Oh, he died. So did he. Huh. Well, we win. Good time to win on the last game of the stream. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's on top of the cat. There it is. Oh, well. We'll take it. Last game of the stream to win. We'll take that for sure. But yeah, that's the last game of the stream, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, tuning in. I hope you've all had a good time. We've got through the mid-era and this T-64B. Like I say, the T-64 wasn't too bad, but it wasn't good. You know, it's one of those tanks that it's just there, and you have to get through it as an entry-era vehicle. But it's not horrific as an entry-era vehicle. It's not a Centurion 9, for example, which was shocking. Then you got to the T-64A, and the T-64A was just, it felt exactly the same as the T-64, but the gun was way more inconsistent, which was just a little bit sad. And then I've got so far to this, which I'm mostly stock still, but it's been a hell of a step up. And to be honest, it's been a lot better to play. The little bit of armour that we've actually gained has been very, very nice. The gun handling on it's been very good. DPM's been alright as well, and so far so good with the T-64 OBR 1981, the T-64B. So far so good on this vehicle, to be fair. But yeah, so, oh, Musket Sergeant, hello. You've come in just at the end, just at the finny point, you know. Bad timing, but hey, you could watch it back if you wanted to. And see the trials and tribulations of Petty and his T-64s, which, yeah, it's been a time. But yeah, so that's it for the stream. Thank you very much, Furco, for the $9.99 super chat. Very, very kind of you, buddy. It's never necessary, but thank you very much for that indeed. And Stinky Pinky as well for the 1999 super chat as well. Thank you very much, mate. As always, very much appreciated. I hope you have a great rest of your week, as always. And I hope we're always going well across the pond. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I will catch you all next Wednesday, probably, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Probably. Depends on live stuff. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.